está no Rio de Janeiro no ano de 2008. Eu ouço falar que tá aumentando muito a quantidade tá baixando a quantidade de gelo, causando mais destruição, que pode afetar muito o nosso planeta. A gente não gosta de conversar muito sobre isso, a gente conversa mais sobre coisas de palhaçada. Se existe um jogo onde ajudasse a melhorar o planeta, eu gostaria. Porque ajudaria a gente a ver o que a gente tem que fazer para ajudar nosso planeta.
Why 10 years old? Why did you choose this age group?
That kind of golden age group, over about the age of 8, before kids get into puberty and get distracted. You know, you've definitely got that window there of a huge resource of creativity.
Daqui a 20 anos, os meus sonhos vão se tornar uma realidade que vocês nem podem imaginar.
A gente sabe que a poluição não vai desaparecer sozinha. Eu tenho 10 anos, se eu me juntar com meus amigos, eu acho que a gente pode mudar o futuro. Minha bunda tá doendo.
In the TEM project, we aggregate a lot of ideas for how to improve the designs of cities and the planning of cities, mainly in terms of waste and pollution. So I've come to the W Hotel to meet Sir Ken Robinson.
You know, the growth of population and the density of urban settings. I mean, it's phenomenal.
It is.
And unprecedented.
And I think the statistic is something like we're building the equivalent of the city the size of Seattle every 4 to 7 days.
You mentioned something about megacities. Are there going to be different people from all over the world?
It's very much a global project. So I've been in Brazil for 2.5 months, most of that time in São Paulo. My idea of coming to São Paulo was to just start going to our focus cities. We have 10 megacities around the world that we're focusing on. So the next step is to build an online version of the card game which I printed out and tested in São Paulo. And the online version is going to be actual kids portal on the internet with kids content that they make from cell phones, they post it up. We're not going for the big products just yet. We have a paper game which is working. Now we need a little browser game which is going to work. I'm off to test. I'll do the first actual test with schools with these card games, and I'm kind of nervous because I got like a whole group lined up. But basically, I'm going to give them these are the cards, the city cards that I've been making. That's New York. Each one has 20 like blocks and areas and little descriptions and pictures. And they choose São Paulo, that's Lagos, Nigeria, etc., etc. So they choose a city, and then they're gonna like have 5 minutes to swap the cards, and then they get these. This is an opportunity idea card. It's a generator seesaw from Africa. This is a website in Japan. It's all about kids imagining their future. It's an MTV project, so you can see that. Yeah, that's all. I got it all translated into Portuguese. Yeah, so you see this project's from all around the world. And anyway, the kids are going to have 5 minutes to swap the cards, and then they go away for the rest of the week and the weekend and make stories. So when I went to the school to test the game, the kids really loved it. There was an awkward moment when I was explaining it. I saw them fidgeting a little bit, and I thought, they're not really understanding this. And then as soon as we started, the first stage is swapping the city cards that they choose to be the city that they're going to play the game for. And they had 1 minute to swap these cards, and they loved it. As soon as I saw them running around, saying, oh, I want to be Mexico City, no, I want to be New York, New York. The ideas they came up with were really incredible. One guy wanted to actually design a video game. He came up to me after about 3 minutes. I mean, they come up with these ideas in seconds. You know, as soon as I give them the ideas cards, no question about it. I hadn't even explained to them that this was a prototype for a video game.
eu gosto de jogar muitos jogos de montar coisas. Eu gosto de montar muita coisa. E alguns jogos de arma que você tem que tirar no carinho, matar. Eu gosto muito desse filme, porque ele é um jogo mais calmo do que esses outros jogos de violência e de corrida. Ele é um jogo que você pode pausar, pode controlar a pessoa e fazer sua própria casa, construir, jogar, sabe?
As pessoas, quando é na internet, normalmente jogam mais.
Quando dá, eu fico o dia inteiro. Quando não dá, eu fico meio-dia. E quando não dá nem pra meio-dia, eu fico meio-dia.
No meu celular não tinha joguinho, eu jogava no celular da minha tia.
Acho que desse eu gostaria mais de ficar com meus amigos.
The kids are great. We've showed them the 5.1, the paper game that's being tested at the moment in Sao Paulo, just to see what they thought, and they had some great comments. They said they thought it was really cool.
Eu achei legal.
São Paulo, Nova York,
Eu achei muito bom, achei legal.
Por quê?
Porque ele ajuda você para não poluir o mundo, ele ajudando ele.
And we got them to shoot some game content with their own mobile phones.
Eu queria dar uma vez nas fotos também, porque os presos eles ganham comida e os pobres que não têm dinheiro para comprar comida e não fez nada de errado, não ganham comida. Pronto. Eu queria muito estudar na minha cidade.
Hopefully, if I get time, I really hope I get time in New York to find some kids to do the votes of the kids in Sao Paulo's stories and content. And I email them across to my team here, and they show the kids on a little camera, and the kids are going to be so excited. Just to talk to me in English was so exciting for them. They really love the international aspect of this game, so they're going to be absolutely stoked to get comments from kids in New York. So while I was in Sao Paulo, I met some very interesting people. One of them was a TED speaker. He's an author from New York, Robert Neuwirth, and he writes about the importance of favelas and slums around the world. He was a really good person to talk to about the project because he's been living in megacities around the world. He's been living in favelas. And the problem is a very broad issue. What is city improvement? It means different things to different people, and there's a million ways that cities can and need to be improved. And there's a lot of innovation that goes on in the slums and favelas, and we want to connect those kids with the ones that maybe have more internet access or phones to play the game on. So the next step after Sao Paulo is New York. Try to develop the new online version of this game that we've just started brainstorming in the last week.
It's a smart story about transport. You know, it's color coded, so it represents that first line of the hierarchy of needs.
Given that kids are what now, a third of the world, it's growing faster than ever, mobilising them, getting them involved and making the most of their creative capacities to fulfil their lives and solve some of the problems around it. I don't think there's a bigger mission than that, and I think it's just a great project. So I really, really wish you well, and I'm happy to help with it.